Hi guys, it's Les here over in West Yorkshire. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Well, today I've got 5 minutes spare. Mother's gone to the post office, so while the cat's away, the mouse will play. So I've got 5 minutes to show you this. This arrived in the post today, all the way from mainland China. And this, I think, well, I'm pretty sure it is. This is supposed to be a dinosaur skull, a replica dinosaur skull from resin. Now, this is a 1/10 scale, and I ordered this on the 9th of May. And it arrived on the 18th of May, which is today. So that's only 9 days, which is pretty good all the way from China, and it was free post as well, so that's good. Especially when you consider that it's in a polystyrene box. And even though it's in a polystyrene box, you can see at that corner, hopefully you can, it's had a bit of a wallop. You see it? There. It's had a bit of a wallop. But it's not had as much of a wallop as this. This, I still haven't had the guts to open, because I can feel it's really squashed in there, but I'll get around to that eventually. I'll put that down there. But I haven't got time to look at that at the minute anyway. So, let's have a look at this. Polystyrene box, taped up to hell. You see, there's that packing tape all the way around it, so I can hear something in there. It came as an e-packet, and it was delivered by the post office. So let's just split this baby open. Now I can see that it's got a lid here, look. So I'm just going to put my blade in there and run it around. This is just something for my shelf of curiosities, really. And I've always been interested in these things. So let's have a look what we get. That's what I've opened the box to see. And we've got two pieces in here. Absolutely lovely. Very, very well packed. I mean, this has been packed to survive. That's the first part. I'll zoom in a second for you. That's absolutely incredible. So I'll put that down. And obviously we've got a lower jaw. A separate lower jaw. Bit of polystyrene ball on it. That's his bottom jaw, look. That's great. So there's nothing else in that box. That's it, it's empty. So let me just give you a weight, just to give you an idea of what this weighs, because it's pretty robust, it's nice, good quality. Let me reset that. Right, the bottom jaw part, I'll put them both together, but I'll just tell you independent, just for the sake of it. 131 grams for the bottom jaw, and 250 grams for the top jaw. So combined, we've got 380 grams of resin. And it's been treated, it's a brown resin, and it's been treated, painted if you like, with darker low lights if you like, and its teeth have been done. But I'll zoom in for you now. Let me just find my remote, because I think you'll like this. I'm certainly fancying it. Oop, gone too far. Look at that. That's the obviously the main part of the skull, and we've got some great detailing in the back. In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more for you. Got some great detail in there, look. And on the top of the skull. That's great, is that? That's his nostril, look. And the teeth are well shown. Nice teeth. Now on the bottom, this is the underside, this is the inside if you like. You can see there's like some pegs. And there's also two pegs at the back here, the one here and one here, and they line up on the bottom jaw. So I'll show you some detail of the bottom jaw. That's the bottom jaw, look. And that's the holes I was telling you about for those pegs. Nice detail. Got all the pitting of the blood vessels that would have run through the bone. And of course these lovely teeth. Imagine getting chewed on by one of them. That's a bit nightmare. Wouldn't it just pick you up and chomp you like a like a hot dog. And there it is, look, together. Zoom out a bit for you. That's it. That's what it looks like once it's completed. I mean, you can see that looking at you, can't you? You can see that T-Rex face. Oof. Hey up, mate. Do you do sausages and all? That's very, very nice in here. Let me zoom out a bit. Very nice indeed. So that is for 17 quid. I mean, again, it's one of these unique things because you just don't see them in this country. I've certainly not seen them anyway. But it's been detailed by hand. You can see it's been painted by hand. That looks absolutely superb. And like I say, it is a 1/10 scale. So now on mine, there's no particular odour, but I have read that some people have received them and they've got an odour. Well, that's just the smell of resin. If they've made them fresh, then they're gonna smell a little bit resiny for a while. But as long as they're exposed to the fresh air, it'll dissipate pretty quick. But I think that is absolutely superb for that money. Beautiful. I would like to have been able to purchase perhaps something bigger, you know, because they all seem to be fairly small, around this size. I think probably the biggest one they do is maybe this big. But I would have liked to have been able to buy something this big, you know, a proper. I mean, if that's 1/10 scale, I mean, it must be this size, wouldn't it? The real one, it must be huge. Its head. But I mean, if you could get something this kind of size, that'd be impressive, wouldn't it, on a shelf? So, but I've yet to find that shop. But certainly this, I've absolutely going to be loving that, and everybody's going to be fascinated to look at it and want to know all about it, and they're going to want to know where to buy their own because they're going to be dead jealous. Anyway, if you're fancying one of those, have a look at this little next clip, and this is the clip of the actual website that I purchased this from, as well as some prices on the other products that he does, which is a lot of skulls. Very interesting. So this is the website where I purchased the dinosaur skull, and this is what it looks like on their website. And there's one or two different angles. And the price of it, as you can see, is $25.49. That includes your shipping, and that equates to something like £17 in English money. Now the description of it is P-Flame, newest dinosaur skull, Tyrannosaurus Rex, dinosaur resin skull. And it's actually a 1/10 scale skull. Now I don't really know what P-Flame is. I assumed that it was the colour of the resin or the type of the resin, but having said that, when we look further down under the item specifics, it says here brand P-Flame. So I don't know if that's a brand, but either way, that's what it is. And then down here it tells you that each one is individually made, and because of that they're going to be slightly different. It also tells you that you can actually carve the thing yourself, you know, to put extra marks and things on it, because it's not got to look like a particular way. You can get away with doing that, basically carving it yourself, you know, once you've received it. So that's the rest of the website and some other stuff that it does. Now the shop itself is called Handiworkshop. Now if you look at their Handiworkshop website on Aliexpress, this is their shop, and it says skull and home decor. So when we look down, we can see the different types of skulls. He has a very good range of these decorated skulls. These are some of his other dinosaur skulls. He's got the alien skull, which I quite fancy myself. He's also got a saber-toothed tiger skull. Is that a mastodon? I think that's a mastodon. Or I might be thinking of something else. He's got some of the carved ones. Look, you can put plants in them. So that's his shop. An idea of the different prices and stuff. What he's got. Very, very good indeed. Well, that's it for this video, folks. I did say it was going to be a rather quick one. Just managed to squeeze it all in 5 minutes, or more or less. I'm just going to take one final look at this before it goes on the shelf on display. That is absolutely superb. I'm really, really overjoyed with that. For that kind of money and that kind of speed as well. Really, really top notch. So that'll go on my toy shelf here. I'm sure it'll cause a lot of interest when people see it, wanting to know all about it, so you can tell them where you got it and whatnot. So anyway, if you do fancy one, don't forget, it only took 9 days mine. and for 17 quid you can't go wrong. I'm sure any teenager would love something like that, especially if they're interested in animals or, you know, paleontology in general, really. So that's it. Don't forget, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and you get an email as soon as I do another one of these videos, and you can come and watch it at your leisure. The next thing I'm going to be unboxing is this one. Remember, I've been putting it off and putting it off, but I've got to have a bit more time because there's accessories and things in here to show you. But let's just hope that Royal Mail haven't damaged it too much. I've kept my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, my legs crossed, everything crossed, and crossed my eyes to make sure that it's just the packaging that's damaged and not the contents. But hopefully that's the case. But we'll find out when I open it. I'll do another video so you can see my disappointed or shocked or surprised face as I open it. In the meantime, take care while I tidy my desk up, because I've got little polystyrene balls everywhere now. Absolutely great. So I shall see you later. In the meantime, bye bye.